Welcome to the Writing Gym podcast. This is Rodney with Annalisa's Tuesday Writing Tip.
One of the questions that writers come to me, having read Storytelling for Pantsers or after I've spoken at a conference, is about, is it best to follow your heart and write what you want to write, or is it best to follow the kinds of trends that they're seeing in the marketplace? And this is a legitimate concern because I think what people hear at writing conferences or in other spaces is about knowing your market, is about what's knowing what's publishing. Those are all really important factors when we think about how to publish. And when you're a would-be author, when you haven't published yet, I think it's really easy to look into the marketplace to see what's in a bookstore and think, well, I could do that, or how could I do something like that? Or they see a popular trend, right? We had a zombie trend for a while, we had a vampire trend for a while, and they think, well, I could just write a story about vampires and that'll be really easy, then I'll get published. Or after the Harry Potter series got published, there was this just dearth of people writing about magicians and magic and wizard schools and all of this. So it's kind of easy to want to jump on a bandwagon, and I'm not going to tell you that there isn't success there. However, what happens is that there's a very saturated market, and so you become one of the Harry Potter lookalikes. You become one of the vampire lookalikes or werewolf lookalikes or whatever the trend is. And here's what I advise writers over in the writing gym. We see a great deal of success when people do follow their heart. Are you going to get rejected? Yes, but let's think about this. And this comes from how we talk about writing and how we talk about being a person in the world over in the writing gym. Many people get to a point in their life where they realize that it's a whole lot better to be rejected for who you really are than for who you're pretending to be. Because when you're rejected for who you're pretending to be, you don't know if you're really being rejected for something real or not. And that's kind of hollow and shallow, and it just feels really yucky. So why not be the writer that you are and have success based on your own merit and your own passion? And wouldn't that be wonderful to end up on national television or have a movie made from something that you really love versus something that you're like, well, I kind of thought it would be popular. You do you. But I think that it would be really gratifying to have that validation of something that you love, something that you're passionate about, that ends up out into the world. And then you get to have a sequel or a television series or a podcast series. Who knows? The sky's the limit once people fall in love with what you're in love with. Is there a risk? Absolutely. Can you mitigate that risk? Yes, for sure. And that's what we help writers to do every day in the writing gym, is to really see where is that perfect overlap in terms of what is it that I'm passionate about and what is it that the market can sustain. So if you came to me and you said, I want to be the next Dickens, well, we might have a conversation about that because Dickens really worked in the 1850s. Is there a way that we can make that happen in today's market? What is it that you like about Dickens? Because if you say to me, I really love his sentence structure, well, I don't think that the market's going to sustain entire paragraphs that are a full sentence. That's just not where we are. If it's long descriptions from the Victorian period, probably not. We're going to have to talk about where that's going to fit in. So, there's a balance. It's a valid question. There is absolutely a balance between what you love and what the market can sustain. And there are strategies, there are ways that you can dig into that so that you can do both what you love and what the market can sustain, what will sell, what publishers are looking for, what agents are falling in love with. So don't feel like it needs to be an exclusive dichotomy where you have to choose either or. It can be both with the right research, with the right strategy, and with the right coaching.
Thanks for tuning in to the Writing Gym podcast. Full-length episodes are released every Thursday. If you like what you've heard and are interested to see if you're the right fit for the Writing Gym, here's what to do next. Head to www.datewiththemuse.com/publish now and book an appointment to speak with our team. I'm Rodney Wright, one of the gym rats over at the Writing Gym, and until next time, happy writing.